All right, so let's take a look at how we can start off our A-frame project here. So there's a couple things that I want to show you. So first of all, we're going to go to A-frame and we're going to copy and paste this code in here. Now, there is a lot of documentation on the A-frame website, but I want to talk a little bit about how this works here, and specifically how to get it to work in JSBin. Now, we're going to be working on different parts of JSBin throughout throughout the course. And the cool thing about JSBin is that you can actually make AR stuff right on your phone. And this is what we're going to be working with here. So there are other online editors out there, but I think JSBin is perfect. Okay. So the only thing we're going to do is we're going to take this section here, and I'm just going to increase the size of this for now. And I'm going to paste it in here. Okay. And what that's going to do is that that's going to allow you to essentially output this to the console right here. So if you look at this, there's a few things that we need to take a look here. And in fact, I'll just close the output for a second here. Okay. So the first thing that is the most important part of this whole process is this line of code right here. Now, this line of code is essentially allowing you to access all of the A-frame technology in here, and it's usually called a CDN, which stands for Content Delivery Network. Okay, so you can add that in here, and what this is going to do is that this will allow you to add in all of these items here, and we'll be going over this very specifically. Okay, so we have a box, a sphere, a cylinder, a plane, and sky. Right, so we have all of those items there. Let's just go and quickly add in the output here, and I'm just going to do this here, and let me just, there is a VR button, and it might be hidden by this little thing here, but nevertheless, let's go ahead and let's actually just copy and paste that in here again. And yeah, there we go. And for some reason, this bin info here, I'm just going to click on this, and I'm just going to unclick that for a second here. So nevertheless, this is how we get started. And the number one thing that you need to understand is this CDN here. Now, you can technically go search for these, and I'll show you how to do that just now. So as you can see, all I did was put A-frame CDN into Google here, and you'll see that there is all these CDNs here. Now, let's just take a look at the anatomy of a CDN here. So you can essentially look at this, and it mostly is the same as what we have in here, except you'll notice that there's a version number that's different. So I always like to go to the A-frame website just to see what the version is. Now, what you can do is you can just copy this, for example, and you can paste it in here. Okay, and it probably will work, but you're not using the right version number. And I believe we had 1.0.3. I think that was the number here. And you can see here that this particular, yeah, I think that's what it was. So you can see that this particular CDN does not have that version in here. Okay, so you have to be, the best place to get your CDNs are from the actual website here, but you can go search for them. And the reason why I'm mentioning this is that sometimes you'll be working with a framework and you need to find one, and that's what we're going to do. All right, see you in the next tutorial.